Ayo, what is groovy? What is good? It's your boy Papa Capes, and we are back with yet another Raid Shadow Legends video. Thank you so much to Raid for sponsoring this video and for hooking us up with our own download link that you can find in the description down below. Using that link directly supports me and directly supports the channel. If you choose to use that link, you'll be greeted by a Tholan Falbeard right out the gates, and as you continue to progress just a little bit, you'll then meet the likes of Ugo, Tagore, and Mausoleum Mage. And right now is a fantastic time to start Raid because you can still use code RAID7 for Pelops the Victor or code WRATH for Padrake, and that will secure the second legendary on your account. Today is also the first day of the Valorant chase, which simply after logging in for 7 days, you will then be able to claim a third legendary on your account, Valorant the Equalizer from the Undead Hordes, who I'm personally excited for because I still haven't finished Faction Wars in Undead Hordes, Faction Crypt on normal. So yeah, remember, using that link directly supports me and directly supports the channel. Let's get into the video. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about what everybody's talking about and possibly what a lot of you are doing. The fusion, the classic fusion, for me, opportunity to get a second fusion token. For some of you out there, the opportunity to finally use your 3 fusion tokens for your Titus or your Weakspell or your Newt. So Haggibah, the Nest Maid, Dark Elf, looking kind of nice. The art style's fantastic. I love purple personally. It's my favorite color. And the purple with the gold / orangey touches really looks good. And the hair is kind of nice. I know that some of the older champions in Raid, I usually take note that the hair you can see was made a couple of years back, but she looking kind of dope. So yeah, first things first, HP champion, Bomber with HP burns. Yes, I've got Supreme Gallic on my account. Yes, I've got Geomancer on my account. Those are 2 burns. The only Bomber I've got on my account is Grunge Killjoy. Haggibah's A1 has a 75% chance of placing an HP burn debuff for 2 turns, then places Perfect Veil on herself for 1 turn. Then A2 attacks all enemies, instantly detonates all bomb debuffs, and activates 1 tick of HP burn on all enemies. Also has a 75% chance of placing a leech debuff for 2 turns. Her A3 steals all buff from all enemies, then has a 75% chance of placing 2 bomb debuffs on all enemies that detonate after 2 turns. Will place bomb debuffs that detonate after 1 turn instead against enemies with no buffs. Then if you get it to 3-star Ascension, her passive is then, this champion is immune to HP burn and bomb debuffs and will not receive any damage from HP burn debuffs. Whenever an enemy tries to place a stun freeze, sleep, provoke, fear, true fear, or petrification debuff on the champion or increase the cooldown of their skills, places a bomb debuff on that enemy that detonates after 1 turn. These debuffs will ignore any block debuffs buff. She also comes with an aura of 30% additional HP in all battles. So yeah, Haggibah the Nest Maid, she is currently the fusion, and we know how things go around here when it comes to fusions. However, I'm happy to say that we obviously started the fusion, and we already have 4 rares who are all 4-star ascended as well. We were able to earn from Spider, from Gear Enhancement, from Champ Training, and from Gear Hunters. So there we go, all 4 of them right over there. This champion is called Horned Viper from the Argonauts faction, and that's who you need to secure, I think 16 times if my math is mathing correctly, so that you can get 4 of the epics so that you can fuse Haggibah. And so far, so good. Double checking the events right here. Champion Training tournament, we were able to secure her right there. And then Spider Tournament was the first event that came out. I did Spider Tournament in conjunction with Gear Hunters. I did stage normal 20 because I didn't want to farm hard. But then today in Champ Training, I finished Gear Hunters with 12-3 gear that I was earning whilst I was training champions. And then, yeah, those are the 2 tournaments that are live. If we go down to events, then the Gear Enhancement events that I mentioned was where we also got another champion from, and then Gear Hunters was where we got another champion from as well. And in 13.5 hours, we will be getting a Summon Rush that will then give you a copy of the champion as well. We will be going for this fusion. We are going to be going for this fusion. So yeah. So why have I decided to go for this fusion specifically? I don't necessarily think anything of Haggibah per se. I don't think she's good. I don't think she's bad. Okay, I don't think she's bad, because if she was bad, I probably wouldn't have gone for her. But I do need a bomber, I do need a bomber specialist, and an HP burner never hurts. However, this is more so for two reasons that I'm going for. To secure my second fusion token, as you can see, we've only got one fusion token right here. And the second reason is to play the game and have some fun. So we will be pulling shards. We've got 8 sacreds so far in storage, 2 primals, 1 void, and 5 ancients. And then we've also got a remnant summon. So this will be the first time that I open a remnant summon on my account. This is the first time I've earned enough remnant summons. Is that what it's called? No, it's not called remnant summons. It's called cursed remnants. Not remnant summons, cursed remnants. So this is the first time I've earned 100 of them so that we can use that as a remnant summon to potentially get an epic, a void epic, or a mythical champion. If I'm correct, this is the highest chances of getting a mythical champion in the game, outside of maybe a 2 times, which I doubt is higher than that. I think a 2 times on primals takes it up to 1%. Anyway, I digress. So yeah, I realize that not every single decision I make in raid has to be perfect. I'm not chasing that hyper efficient, super like drill sergeant type gameplay. I still want to have fun. We out here with not much energy in stock because we did champion training today. So we've got 430 energy. We finished the gear enhancement, but we're still left with 30 million silver. And keep in mind, I think you need about 1.7 to 2 million silver to complete the actual fusion, where you fuse the rares into the epic and then fusing the 4 epics into the legendary. I think you need like roughly 2 million to do that part as well. So keep in mind that you need that and save that silver for the end. You don't want to fail the fusion purely because you forgot to save some silver. We've got 2,000 gems, so that's cool. Like I said, 8 sacreds. So the summon rush will probably pull about 6, maybe 7, and then we might skip. Like I'm calling it phases. So the way that I'm kind of looking at the fusion is there's 4 phases. Phase 1 is now done with the first 4 events. Then there's phase 2 that has your dragon tournament, your summon rush. Then there's phase 3 off the top of my head, Fire Night, 2 champ training events and another summon rush. And then phase 4 that has the champ chase and ice column and then another gear enhancement. So yeah, I don't know if this is correct in my head, though it makes a little bit of sense, that I might skip phase 3. I might skip phase 3, skip out on the second champ training event and the other events in that form part of that. Again, don't quote me on this. This is just me thinking off the top of the head and trying to remember the calendar right here. But also because we're going to try and secure the epic champion in the champ chase event. So we do have quite a few fragment summons that we're going to use. We're going to be using Embries, Cleopteryx, Masahiro, Selena, and Rion. So we're going to be using those. Then also the remnant summon during the champ chase as well. And that's what I'm kind of excited for. So we've also got He-Man, who I keep forgetting to speak about. I'm pretty sure he will count, but I'm also running out of time. Just over 2 weeks left for the possibility of redeeming him. Well, I guess he then gets auto-redeemed. You don't lose him. So I've got some stock in that. However, the one thing I'm a little bit concerned about is energy. Keep in mind, this is only the second time we're going for a fusion on my account. But this is the first time I'm going for a fusion without like 15,000 energy just chilling there in stockpile in savings. So that's where I get a little bit nervous. So yeah, I'm not overly planning this event. I'm not going to be spending anything. This is purely just me wanting to play the game, have some fun, and utilize this opportunity to pump resources into my account in terms of champions, because I have a couple of champions waiting there who are, honestly, if you see the video I uploaded yesterday, I did a champion audit on Embries, and I think that he's going to impact my account, and the difference is going to be night and day. So this is to remove the quote-unquote bottleneck from my account and just get access to these champions that I've been holding onto for a while. And trust me, it's worth it. When we succeed at this fusion, and these champions have helped me with these events, it's going to be worth it, and it's not something that I'll stop doing. I'll still continue to save in this way moving forward, and there's still many areas that I can improve on, that I can save more on, especially with ancients. I still waste ancients just because I can, and then I justify it by saying, well, I need 3 Mikage champions who are all epic, so maybe I pull them from ancients. But yeah, champ chase will fall on a 2-time sacred, which in my opinion is probably the worst 2 times. But yeah, let's see how that goes. I'm not going to get ahead of myself. I will be updating you guys perhaps daily or maybe every second day on when I go through, let's say, the phase. So phase 2 starts tomorrow with the summon rush, and once phase 2 is done, then I might upload another video just updating you there. But yeah, classic fusion. This is the first classic fusion that I'll be doing on my account. There is something that confuses me about the calendar. If you look at the champ training and champ chase, the second champ training and the champ chase right at the bottom, on the calendar there's like 2 perfectly overlapping things. Does that mean that one is going to be a tournament, one's going to be an event? Does that mean, I think what it means is that maybe at about like let's say 40% through the rewards, you'll get the rare, and then maybe 80% through the rewards, you'll get the epic. Maybe that's what it means. Like I said, I haven't done a champion or a classic fusion as yet. This is my first one. But I do feel that this is a lot harder than the previous fusion I did in terms of Masahiro and the event I did in terms of Telina. I feel like this might be the hardest quote-unquote way to go for a fusion. But that also makes it more fun and more satisfying when you successfully complete it. I just want to have some fun. I want to vibe out. Let me know down in the comments below. Are you guys going for Haggibah? If yes, are you going for Haggibah? Or are you going to correct what I'm saying by saying, hey, I'm excited for this Titus fusion, or hey, I'm excited for this Newt fusion, or hey, I'm excited for this Wixwell fusion. So for some, we see Haggibah. For some, we see different champions. If you're out there, one of those who have grinded and waiting for this opportunity to utilize their 3 fusion tokens to change it for the first time in the history of Raid, as far as I know, let me know in the comments below. I'm curious. I like being a part of your journeys. I honestly appreciate meeting you guys in the comments right after the videos go live so that we can debate, so that we can have discussions. Again, just over a year playing the game. Absolutely love playing Raid, vibing out, made tons of new friends playing the game, and the community is continuing to grow, which I am truly grateful for. So yeah, let me know if you're going for the fusion. Let me know what you're nervous about, if anything. Let me know if you've planned for this perfectly. Let me know if you feel a tad anxious by perhaps a lack of planning and that you're just going into it and gonna wing it. Hey yo, it's always worth sharing the vibes. Thank you so much once again to Raid for sponsoring this video and for hooking us up with our own download link that you can find in the description down below. Using that link directly supports me, directly supports the channel. Happiness is a choice. Kindness is free. Leave your mark, yo. Peace out.